We got two new Ocean Noirs. And yes, the sillage is sillaging.
Surprise, surprise. I was not expecting this out of the house of Michael Malul, but like any endeavor, all the great fashion houses have to keep it moving forward. Got to keep it pushing. This is the review for that viral sensation, Ocean Noir for 2026, both the original and the parfum. I like it a lot. I also like this updated version of the bottle. Minimalistic, futuristic, monolithic? Very nice indeed. There's a lightness to blue fragrances. Take Nautica Voyage, Aqua di Gio Profundo, Dior Sauvage, Dylan Blue, and even Blue de Chanel. These stay in the upper registry, light affairs, airy, like a day at the beach. But our Ocean Noir takes a different turn. Ocean Noir feels like a day at the same beach, but at a different time of day altogether. Dark, dusky, and a little mysterious. And I happen to like that. And I also like this new bottle design, which looks like it's going across several products that Michael Malul is putting out. Not to glaze Michael Malul too much, but it does look like they're stepping into that niche category just a little bit harder. And don't worry, although it's a new bottle, in practical terms, it's the same old juice as before. There's been no reformulations or weird notes added to take away from the experience, so we're safe. And the fragrance is live right now. It released on Monday, the 9th, and by Thursday I had it unboxed.
Ocean Noir. What are we actually dealing with here? Here's my original bottle. You can check out the dent right there. It was time for me to get a new one anyway. So when this popped up, I jumped right on it. Now, Ocean Noir is by far Michael Malul's most popular fragrance. It's probably their best seller. If you haven't put your nose on this fragrance, let's say you come into Michael Malul from something else like Citizen Jack or one of the Jet Blacks. If you haven't put your nose on this fragrance, I highly suggest that you do so. Is it the best blue fragrance that's ever existed? Some people say yes. I know this stuff is subjective, so I'm not gonna go there. But what I will say is this. It is the most subversive, and it is personally my favorite blue right now at the moment, because it has a level of sophistication that other blue fragrances don't have. As I mentioned before, blue fragrances tend to be that bright, airy, sunny day at the beach, by the poolside kind of situation. This is a little darker, a little richer, and a little grounded, a little more grounded and mature. So there's like that level of sophistication. And I say subversive because it doesn't act like other blue fragrances. It just wears differently. Now, let's give you some of the notes. In the top, we have marine mist, tangelo, black coconut, sea kelp, yarrow, and geranium. And in the base, we have amberwood, tonka bean, and musk. So I think that tonka bean and that musk kind of brings it down a little bit. And like I said, this is one of the best blues out there in existence today. One of. Okay, now, with that, there's been a couple of complaints. I've seen some of the other videos and people complaining about it and whatnot. So let's address that. There's two major complaints. The first one is this. It's just a regular blue fragrance. Some people are like, I don't understand the hype. I don't get all this love and this glazing and everything. And I understand that. It does play. It's not groundbreaking. It doesn't remold the wheel or reinvent the wheel or anything like that. But what it does do is it offers some subtlety and nuance. And you may not pick up on that. If you've done a few blue fragrances, this isn't so far out of the realm that you're like, oh my God, this is so different. It's not. But like I said, subtlety and nuance. So you may have to pick up on that. But what this does do is, this is a very versatile fragrance. Any season, any reason. Daytime, nighttime, at the office. You can make this your signature scent. You can make this your date night, special occasion situation. You can go into an office with this. This is the most versatile blue that I've ever dealt with. obviously. Because I don't go out buying 2 and 3 bottles of cologne, but I had to have some more of this so that when this finished, I could just slide right on into it.
Performance-wise, I get moderate projection with about 6 to 8 hours of longevity, the last 2 hours being a skin scent. And how does that compare to the new Parfum?
Okay, so we got the new Parfum, and there is a difference in the bottles between the two. This one is dark blue all the way through. I don't know if you can see that. Get up some light through it, but it doesn't have the gradient. This one has a dark blue to black gradient from the bottom to the top leading up to this black cap. Very, very nice. Now, the Parfum. This smells almost exactly like the original, except it's richer, darker, and smoother. It does project a little better. It's a bit more intense, but not by much. I'm gonna say 1 to 2, maybe 3%. And you can tell just a little. And that's only if you wear one right after the other. If you go from wearing the original on Monday and then the Parfum on Tuesday, you're not gonna notice that much. So the next thing we need to address is, do you need both? I would say you can daily this one and then save this one for special occasions or when you want to make that deeper impact. Which leads me to that second complaint, performance. Some people saying that they only getting 3 hours of usability out of this. And the only thing I can think of that could cause such a situation is that you got a bad batch. I'm not getting 3 hours out of this. I'm getting 6 to 8 hours minimum. Now I do go nose blind in the first hour, but I can still tell and people can smell it on me 6 to 8 hours later. And if I struggle real hard, I can smell it. But like I said, I go nose blind to it. The Parfum is magnificent. It is a grown man's fragrance. This is something that you kind of save for later, that special situation. You can daily this. It's got the same characteristics as the original, only deeper. But I love this fragrance, just like I love the first one. And although I don't necessarily recommend you have both, I'm glad that I do have both. Now let me give you the fragrance notes because they have gone a little deeper. So we are back again. We have Marine Mist, Tangelo, Black Coconut, but we also have Bergamot, Pomelo, and Lavender. In the mids, we have Sea Kelp, Yarrow, Cinnamon Bark, Geranium, Black Pepper, and Blue Sage. And in the base, we have Cashmerean, Tonka Bean, Musk, Patchouli, Ambroxan or Amberfix, Amberwood, and Incense. Bringing this down, making it a little darker, a little richer, a little smoother. A lot of this stuff I don't pick up because it's, like I said, it smells almost exactly like the first one. But I do note that patchouli does make itself known in the dry down. It's not a harsh, woody patchouli. It's a softer patchouli, but you do notice it. So if you're not a patchouli person, you may want to just stick with the original. They're so close that you're not really gonna, notice the difference unless you are like really into it. Overall, I'm glad I got it. Now, Ocean Noir is a little disrespectful to our budget at $140, but I was able to get this at a considerable discount when I joined their mailing list, and then they gave me some codes and this, that, and the other. So I got this at a little bit less than, it's kind of hovering around 100, which is okay because I do plan on keeping this for a while. But for you have to weigh the options. If you like Ocean Noir, if you love Ocean Noir, I say go for the Parfum. It is very good. But do you need both? No, you don't need both. Let's say you do one, finish it, and then you slide into the Parfum. And also, congratulations, Michael Malul, because they're now being sold at Ulta online. So there are options for you to get it. Check out Ulta's website. They have that there and a few others. All right, so that's my review of Ocean Noir, the Parfum and the original. And I will check you guys out in the next video. All right, peace.
Okay, that's it for this one. And I still haven't forgotten that Boss Bottled Absolute that I need to do. I think that'll be next. So I'll check you guys out in the next video. Sayonara.